hair, touch me anywhere, ball and chain.
Okay, yeah, no, you're incredible. Aubin, you can...
Diane's story in The Idol. All too pink. Diane, played by Jennie, is one of Jocelyn's friends and dancer, who, being very good, usually replaces Joss so that she can learn the choreography better. Diane excels at dancing and Joss tells her that she wishes she could dance like her.
Thank you, thank you.
God, I wish I could dance like you.
Give it all you
All
got.
too pink.
Joss, you got this.
After rehearsals, Jocelyn asks her about a club that Diane had mentioned in Hollywood.
What was the name of that club?
But it's not just any club, it's the club of Ted Rose, who already knows Diane. But they don't say anything here. During the filming of Jocelyn's music video, she can't dance because she is overwhelmed with emotional and physical problems. Joss can't concentrate and asks to repeat the scenes over and over again, tiring the whole production.
You okay?
Nikki and all of Joss' crew have no more patience for her. And during one of the breaks, they notice that Diane has done well in every scene, and ask her if she can sing. Diane proves to them that she can, by singing a part of Joss' song, World Class Sinner.
Pull my hair, touch me anywhere, ball and chain.
Okay, yeah, no, you're incredible. Aubin, you can sing, you can dance. Aubin's gonna take you to stage 5. I want her to lay down the track.
Nikki asks Diane to record that song. While Jocelyn was told that her music video was cancelled, Diane ended up recording it. All too pink. Then it is revealed that Diane not only knows Ted Rose, but they also had a relationship. And she asks him if Joss is better than her. To which Ted Rose replies that no one is better than her. In Diane's next scene, she signs with Jocelyn's label and they tell her that they want World Class Sinner to be her first single. It is not shown whether Diane accepts or not. Like for Jennie actress.
That was all we needed to convince everyone. So we just need to help you record the vocals and it's all yours. You will have access to every division and every...
Then Diane goes to Jocelyn's house to a party thrown by Ted Rose, where Diane sees him and starts asking him questions, like what is he doing there? While Chloe, part of the Ted Rose group, tells Jocelyn that Diane and Ted Rose had a thing and that she liked him. And that, although Diane brought Jocelyn to the club, she didn't expect her and Ted Rose to have a thing that day. Then Diane greets Jocelyn and tells her that the record label offered her to sign a contract. And that the contract included that the first single would be World Class Sinner, Jocelyn's song. And that she had said she wanted to talk to Jocelyn first before accepting. Which we don't know if it's true or not. Jocelyn, very overwhelmed by all this information, tells Diane that it is a great opportunity to take it and that she is happy for her.
And I would feel awful to stand in the way of that, so of course.
Really?
You should take it, yeah, of course.
I'm crying.
Sorry. Why are you crying? I'm really happy for you.
And in the final episode, it is shown that Joss is upset with Ted Rose and Diane for lying to her to get to her, referring to Diane as a random backup dancer. So she decides to break up with Ted Rose and take revenge on Diane by making her unable to use World Class Sinner as her debut song. We see Diane in a conversation with Nikki, where Nikki informs her that a writer of World Class Sinner has legal problems with Diane singing the song, and that they are doing everything they can to fix it, that Diane is a star, blah 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 blah.
I mean, Diane, we got you. 100%. You're a star, and we're gonna make you a star.
But it's just small talk and false hopes. Diane and the Diane stans know that Diane will not have a singing debut. Finally, Diane asks if it was Jocelyn who was behind all this, and Nikki doesn't answer.
Thank you so much, and we will reach out, and I will see you soon.
It was Jocelyn, wasn't it?
And that's the end of Diane on The Idol. Diane's ending doesn't have me happy, not just because I'm a fan of Jennie, but because her ending seems a little unfair.
What do you mean?
I mean, Jocelyn seems to punish the traitors, Diane and Tedros, right? But in the end, she forgives Tedros and implies that she's really the one manipulating her own environment. She is the one who gives Tedros a second chance, the man who sought by all means to be with her.
You better be joking.
So why treat only Diane as a traitor? Diane was more honest with Jocelyn than Tedros. It's like if the show needs to do some kind of justice, and instead of doing justice to the villain, it does it to the villain's minion.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive.
Diane was left without a boyfriend and without fulfilling her dream. And the villain and the villainess live happily ever after.
All too pink.
So sometimes it seems like there are scenes that were taken out, and that's why there are no clear scenes. Like if Diane is really good or bad, if she really signed or if she waited to talk to Jocelyn. Her relationship with Tedros seems to be clear, but at the same time there is a huge hole. Like Tedros has lived in Jocelyn's house and apparently Diane didn't know about it. And much more. But this is because this series was very controversial in terms of its direction and production. And was 80% remade and re-recorded. Where even many characters were eliminated. What did you think of Jennie's acting debut? Did you like this series? Let me know below in the comments. I would have liked to see Jennie's version of World-Class Sinner, but we were not so lucky.
Talking to Joss.
Can pull my hair, touch me anywhere, ball and chain.
But before you go, subscribe. That would help me a lot to grow this channel dedicated to Blackpink and Taylor Swift. Thanks. Bye.